Here and welcome back to my channel. So you can probably see a massive change to my room, which is true. A lot has happened since I last recorded my health vlog, and because now I can't really see from where I'm sitting, because when my TV shuts itself on me, I basically had to rearrange my whole room. I had to push my chest of drawers up to where my bed is, which I will edit in a photo of what it looks like now. And just a lot has been happening. So I've written up an entire reflecting of September, which I'm recording straight after this. And there's just been a lot that's been going on. So from the previous video, with everything that happened with, you know, Giggle, if you want to know more about that, just go watch the Sophs vlog of September. Since then I've moved on from it, and unfortunately a lot has happened since. I've been through a couple of possible food poisoning because the butter that I had for a very long time unfortunately has gone off. And on Wednesday the 28th and 29th, I ate all of it, but we didn't realize that it had mold in it until the very next day, which I know is grotesque. I do have photos of it, which I will put into this video. It's not overly gross, guys, it really isn't. It's just little pieces of mold. So I can understand how it can feel really icky and everything, which I can completely get. But that's just how it really is. But since everything with, you know, the Unstoppable Giggle happened, you know, I did take some time off of Discord and social media to reflect myself, because I realized that I have not really been myself for the past 4 months, and I've been through so much over the 4-month period. I continue to eat off and on light because my stomach consistently just got more sick, and it's been annoying. I got harassed for 5 days straight on TikTok, so a video on there, which I'll put a photo up in the video, of a TikToker that was claiming that Disney or Pixar stole this from TikTok. Now, apparently, I didn't get the joke, which is okay, but stuff like that can get TikTok sued, and that user sued. Now, I had to start blocking people from that particular video, because they were having a fit at me, saying that you missed a joke, calling me a dumbass, calling me all the names of the book, and I got so tired of it for 5 days straight that I had to start blocking people. And you know, I sometimes get comments now, I block them. I'm not tolerating it. I'm 26. I'm over people harassing me and you know, basically, you know, if TikTok continues to allow bullies on, you know, their platform and all of that stuff, their app will go downhill just like mine did. So they need to try to find a common ground with how we as creators can go from there. Continuing on, gained a lot. My back was off and on. I continue to do my shakes, fill my bottles of water. I did cook food, and I started to have my vitamins again, and I got my period basically, you know, 4 days late, which legit, guys, I was panicking. I broke my favorite cup, which I'm so devastated. My TV died on Monday 20th, which randomly happened I was watching Scammer Payback. I was just generally gaming, and then all of a sudden, and off it went. And you could probably feel how I felt that moment, thinking, okay, what the flying fuck? Legit was my thought. I literally sat there, I think, for about 5, 10, 20 minutes thinking, okay, how can I solve this problem? And luckily I still had my spare TV in my room. I got up, I moved my chest drawers over, and I had to keep my window closed because it's actually very hard to bring curtains down without having to move my bed out, because I legit have no room. So once that was sorted and done with, I was very proud of myself. I continued gaming for a bit, switched on to Dance One for a while, which I'm now up to season 4, which is good. Once I got my through my notes. So on TikTok, I watched one of my favorite TikTokers, right? And the most funniest thing happened when a spiritual sort of zodiac app that I'm on popped up as I was watching already one of my favorite TikTokers' sleepwalking videos. I will chuck the photo in the video just so you know how I felt when that came up, and it randomly came up and I could not stop laughing. And the app that that I'm on with my star sign stuff, their reply was funny. So I'll put those up for you guys. Organised round 4 of my inner transformation course for October. Woohoo! It officially starts for me tomorrow as I'm recording this health vlog. I started to journal again. Friday the 24th of September I had my therapy appointment, which went very incredibly well. It was great to get out all the emotions, all that I went through, especially going through with Unstoppable Giggle. He kind of agreed with me how things were not done right, which he agreed with me with, and he helped me with an amazing sort of practice that I've been given. Days later, I finally got my period. 4 days late, my electric blanket started to die on me, which was fun. I was in severe pain for like 3 to 4 days. I had cramps, and if it wasn't for Markiplier, because I watch his Try Not to Laugh playlist, it was extremely funny, and it's the one thing that kind of kept me from not going nuts. Same thing with Dance Moms, Scam Payback, and just YouTube, and just trying to keep myself off of it as well. Had medication, had my deep heat cream. I was eventually going to do workout, but as per usual, my sleeping patterns are fucked again, as per usual. As we continue on, I did sleep for a whole day. My favourite song from Scammer Payback for Payback by Drive and Father Dude finally come out, so I'll put a couple photos up for you guys to know the track on Spotify and on Apple Music. I have both downloads legit on my phone because it is just such a great song. And if you ever want to have you come back, have an amazing, motivational song, that is a song to go to, which is my favorite song for September. So I really highly recommend that you getting on that. So continuing on, I got food poisonings for 2 days. So between Friday the 17th and then Tuesday 28th and 29th. And this is a real sad thing as well. On the Friday, on Wednesday the 29th, I got news at 9 a.m. that my aunt passed away. Around when my nan passed away, it's when she was going to hospital to have surgery related to her cancer, but she had ovarian cancer. Unfortunately, she was going through renal failure. I know I'm going to pronounce half of this wrong, so I'll edit half of this all in. Within 3 months, she was off and on, and then she was moved to hospital care, which we call it palliative care here in Australia, which is basically where they go to before that they pass away. And unfortunately, my brother and I, we never got to say goodbye to her during that time, even though it was hard for us over the 3 months since we lost my nan. But we only found out 3 hours before the funeral, which was the exact day that we found out as well, which was not a good day. I couldn't stop crying. I was up until nearly 2 p.m. that particular day because I couldn't stop shaking. My anxiety was going, and I was also going through food poisoning as well. So it was already rough, nearly 48 hours, and even though I had an incredible call on the Wednesday morning with New Me, with the last inner transformation bonus call, which I'll report the person who was our speaker, which was Alison. She was amazing. But just to go through such a massive high to such a download in hours, it was pretty heartbreaking because I was just going to bed when I saw that message from my aunt, and I was not happy. My brother and I, we were not happy because we only got, 3 hours notice before we were on the stream for her funeral, and we all cried. Mum cried, I cried, my brother cried, and 2 days later, my brother and his partner and his dog Milo are officially now home. Spent time with them on Friday. I needed to give them a hug. I needed to spend time with family because, all this year has taught me is that family is so much more important to me, and if we don't make that effort, we regret it, because I regret it. Aunt Bodie, I'm named after her. She was always so sweet, she always believed me and my brother when we were horrifically abused by my father, and she was one of the most adventurous persons I know. And as, everyone was describing my aunt, I realized that we had so much more in common, and I regret not being able to get to know her properly. And it's because of my dad, how he kept us away from, family. We don't have really great communication with, my dad's side of the family, which is very highly unfortunate. But I just wish that we were told weeks before she passed away. But she passed away on Sunday, the 19th of September, which we felt really jaded by it, and we already told them, look, if they're going to spread her ashes, we want to be involved in it no matter what. And it's hard. Thinking that I've been going through so much for the past 4 months, thinking what else can the universe throw at me, and then all of a sudden, my aunt has been taken away. It's very hurtful. It's still extremely raw, and I just wish that we had had more time with her. You know, and it sucks. You know, losing family members sucks, and especially when it's 3 months apart, or 3 to 4 months when you lost another family member and then another family member. You think to yourself, what the fuck is going on here? You know, and I'm being very genuine here, you know, because I feel confused. You know, I thought I was okay once I had my therapy appointment, and then which was for Friday of when she passed away. It just sucks because I know I've been going through a lot of acid reflux this whole month. I will be going to see the doctor this coming Friday, and if you're wondering where the first health blog of August is, I moved that to the week after because I'm putting this video out, so that will be within the next week or 2 weeks. This just sucks how we found out about this. You know, I know my mental health has been running up and down all month for the last 4 months. In fact, you know, I've been going through so much more realizations within myself to try and, you know, change, which is very extremely important. So that is where I'm going to leave it, because I want to go record the reflecting of September, which is what I want to do. So thank you so much for joining me for this video. All of my socials and links and that will be down below. I'll be playing around with, you know, all of you know, putting socials in my videos. I've been really playing around with some of the edits since the last time when I edited all my videos. But just understand that I'm grieving at the moment. It is tough. All socials and that all are down below. Anchor will have a recent upload, and my health blog playlist, all the music that I use in this video, of course, will be credited just after this part of the video has ended. And other than that, I'm going to go record the reflecting of September, and because I'm incredibly far away, I have to do this. But so as an advice to you before I leave you, I'm going to put some mental health stuff down below, so if you ever want to reach out at anything when it comes to grieving. Thank you all so much for joining me for this video, and I'll catch you all soon for the reflecting of September.